What's up, everybody? Tyler Boufford here, and I'm back with another video, and this one's actually been extremely requested, so stay to the end because I'm going to drop some value bombs on here. It's going to be very informational on the recent changes we've seen on the big tech giants, more so Instagram and Facebook. I do, as most of you guys know, I do a lot of paid content, but that's obviously just paid content. I do a lot of content creation in general for our clients, so it can be used across a vast, almost omnipresent channels of digital marketing. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean that we create and curate custom content for our e-commerce partners, and we're able to use this content on blogs, on email campaigns, on LinkedIn posts, on everything pretty much across it. We're able to reformat it and make the content look native. So we've been pushing extremely hard on that, and with the recent changes in the algorithms, we've noticed a huge decrease for many people on just organic reach. So I want to kind of explain on exactly what it is we do to combat that and how you guys can implement this strategy to get back on the saddle and exactly where you guys were maybe 2018 earlier this year before the big change happened. So again, stay to the end and we'll get right into it. All right, so essentially the algorithm has been, it's changed. We all know that it's changed. We see it. You're trying to post. I see a lot of people when I'll audit their accounts, they post like most people 2 to 4 times a week. Now, that's an issue now because the way the algorithm is working is if you post, we'll say Tuesday afternoon, you do a post. That post with the Instagram and Facebook algorithm and a lot of the other big giants out there, but I primarily just focus, 90% of my work is done on Instagram and Facebook. So that's where I'm going to kind of focus this too. I can kind of attest to the data that I've acquired with other clients that I'm working with. Not so much on LinkedIn or Medium or YouTube or anything like that. We do buy Medium, we do organic posting there, but not to the volume that I do on Instagram and Facebook. So going back to the example, say somebody posts on Tuesday in the afternoon. They make an awesome post. It's a vibrant picture. It's got some content there. The hashtags are there. The engagement is going to be there like it used to be. You're going to see very little engagement on there as you would have a few months ago. And the reason behind that is the algorithm is simply segmenting your audience. So on average, about 5% of your audience is actually going to see your post. So say, to make the math easy, we'll say you got 1,000 followers. That means 5%. You're going to get about 50 of your actual audience that's going to see that post. Now, maybe 50 to 100. I mean, these are rough numbers. It's going to vary, based on the history of the accounts. There's different signals and attributes that are going to be measured here. But on average, about 5% now of your actual audience is going to see that organic post. And I won't get into why. Essentially why is it's pay to play now. These companies, they want your money. Which I get, I understand. It's a business, they have an operation, but we're not going to get into that. We're going to talk about how to get your organic content to be seen by your actual audience that you've created over the years or months, whatever the case may be. So say you post and 5%, so 50 to 100 people see that. Say again, 2 days later you post. That algorithm's going to push that new post to the same audience that saw your post from 2 days ago. So then say you post, maybe another 2 days go by, you post again. That same audience is going to see that new post. So what's happening is these algorithms are segmenting your audience to a very small portion of it, and you need to not only write engaging content and stuff, but you need to post a lot more. And that's how we can combat this. I tell people this, and they kind of flatline and they're shocked by when I say this. And what I'm saying is, or what you guys need to do is you need to post 4 times, 6 times, 8 times, 10 times a day. Now this is very overwhelming for the average business owner, and this is where I came in, and this is what I was able to build my digital agency off of, because I know larger companies, they don't have time, the resources to go out there and create custom content that converts for it. They're out there doing daily operations And it's not so much on social media. So this is where I've been able to come in. I found a gap in the market, and we do this, and it's very time consuming, especially doing it at scale. Having multiple clients that we do this for. But the ones that are just posting a few times a week, and I even see just a few times a month, as opposed to the clients that are paying us to post 4, 6, 8, 10 times a day, it's night and day difference. Now, I know what you're thinking. If the audience is only, if one post is only going to that same 50 content, or same 50 people rather, why is it that when you post 8 times, 10 times, 6 times a day, whatever the case may be, you're going to get more engagement? Now, that's a great question. And the reason that is because when you're pushing that much content in a day, the algorithm's actually forced to put it out in different segments. So you might have 50 people here, then you do another post a few hours later, it needs to do another 50 to 100 people, then another, and then another. And it's doing it in different layers. It's testing that. And then when people engage on it, if they comment, they like, they're going to go, okay, they like this post. They'll start delivering that to different type of audience. So it's really a forming circle of just people in engagement. It's how the algorithm works. And if you guys wanted to do that, if you want to get your organic content out there, you have to post a lot. And one of the biggest rebuttals I get from clients and prospects is they're worried they're going to spam their audience. And the way the algorithm's set up, you're not going to spam the audience. As long as you're not using the same hashtags, you're not just putting the same piece of content out there, you're doing different stuff, it's not going to spam it, because the algorithm's not going to deliver that to all your audience at once. So only those small portions are getting out there, and it's really how you're able to do it. So yeah, you really just need to post a lot. I know it's extremely time consuming, especially for smaller businesses. Honestly, if I was a smaller business, or if I were to do it for myself, pretty much all my resources are on deck with our clients at the moment. I don't post a lot for me. I just do a little bit. Right now, I'm not really working on growing my brand, my personal brand, Tyler Boufford, out there. I'm kind of just putting out organic content, and it'll kind of do its own thing. Just let it do it organically. But I obviously have clients that are paying me, so it's pretty much all hands on deck with making sure their organic content is out there as well as their paid content. So I hope that was super helpful for you guys. If you like this, I'm gonna keep pushing these tips and stuff that I'm learning running a digital agency, and networking and meeting other people. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Check out my new website, tylerboufford.com. The link will be down in the description, or down in the description below. And make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. So I will see you on the next episode. Till then, later.